Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Mike Armstrong YouTube channel. This is my third ever live. I think I thought I'd do a live on a Saturday, see who's out and about and what's occurring, what's happening. So hello, everyone. Welcome to the Mike Armstrong YouTube channel, as I already said. I'm going to have a little chat, really, for some people, little explanation on how and why to use TikTok. So I've been procrastinating about using TikTok for a while because I'm B2B. I'm a business. I'm selling to other businesses. I'm a business-to-business marketeer. And I've obviously had a little look at TikTok because of all the noise around it, especially coming from like the States, people like Gary Vee, etc., saying, I think Gary Vee's an investor and saying it's a great tool to use because of the organic reach, etc. So I've been studying it, having a look at it, thinking, okay, I can't dance, or I can dance, but I need a few, quick halves before I like to get dancing. Plus, I'm B2B anyway, so I don't think dancing is going to work. I used to do parkour when I was a kid, jumping off rails and off steps and all that sort of thing. It wasn't called parkour then; it was just called being a kid. But I used to do that, but I can't do it now, really, and I'm not sure that's B2B either. And I can't do magic or unusual stuff. So I was looking at TikTok and thinking, how can I utilize it for myself as a consultant, a trainer, a service provider, a marketeer, a networker? How can I use this platform for me? And that was a toughie, really, to work out. But then I found that within TikTok, there's actually a feature which allows you to create slideshows, collages, that sort of thing. So if you've got a lot of good imagery, a lot of good pictures and that sort of thing, which I take a lot of pictures everywhere I go because I'm a big social media marketeer, and it's good to have pictures and images and content to go with blogging and posting and that sort of thing. I've been blogging for 15 years, started my podcast in April, started my YouTube channel in June, started doing lives a couple of days ago, because you've got to get so many likes first and have so many videos before you can go live. And so I decided, actually, I'll go with some TikToking as well. And I've been doing some TikToking. My TikTok name is Mike Armstrong UK. That's at Mike Armstrong UK. And I've only been doing it for like a week or two, something like that. I've done 24 videos so far, but I've reached about 2,000, I think 250 people so far, and the videos take like 2 seconds to do. So that's 2,250 people that wouldn't have known about me if I wasn't using TikTok. And my target audience, I work with a lot of older entrepreneurs where I teach sort of marketing and digital marketing and using technologies, etc., because they don't know technology as well as I do. But I also, I've got a lot of education and a lot of information to share to young entrepreneurs and youngsters, because I used to be a corporate sales director of a fast growth business. I've been running my own business for 10 years. I've been working from home in lockdown for 8 years. I've been using the power of the internet for a long time, probably 20 years. I've been on LinkedIn for 20 years. So I got a lot to share, a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience, a lot of what I call wisdom, applied knowledge. So I want to share and help as many people as I can on the planet. And so I want to reach out to those youngsters. And I thought, well, actually, TikTok's a great way of doing that. I'm also big on Instagram, at Mike Lee Armstrong, at MA Consultancy, at Mike Armstrong Welsh Biz, at Mike Armstrong Web. Lots of Instagram accounts, and I do a lot of picture marketing and video marketing, and actually I put my TikToks on there as well. So actually you get a lot of bang for your buck when you create a TikTok video, because you can post it in lots of places, on LinkedIn and other socials, Facebook, Twitter, into Instagram, all sorts of places. If you record the video on your phone, you can upload it to YouTube and Vimeo and all those sort of places as well. But the benefit of TikTok is the organic reach. It's not charging money for advertising. There's lots of popular hashtags, etc. So like my first video had 300 odd views. I've had quite a lot since. I've had 200 odd. They probably boost your first video to encourage you to keep creating content, like a lot of socials do. Get creative. It took me a while, but I was able to do it. Now there's 2,000 people in the world, because TikTok is global, especially very, very big in the East. But there's 2,000, and I'm big in youngsters as well. So there's 2,000 younger people from around the world who I now have hopefully been able to help in some way. And actually, I'm directing them from TikTok to other places where they can engage with me and get more of that educational content. So obviously, they can get They can get the content from my podcast, which is the Mike Armstrong podcast, or You Can Do It podcast. And there's lots of education and information there. They also can go to my website, mikearmstrong.me, and there's lots of information there, especially in the mikearmstrong.me/news section, or mikearmstrong.me/categories or category/business advice. So there's lots of information in there. Yeah, they can also get lots of information at my MA Consultancy website, which is maconsultancycardiff.com, and also on my marketing website, which is marketing.wales. So I've got lots of content all over the place. I want to help people, so I put my content wherever I can so people can benefit from it. And hopefully people will join me on the live, or if not, they'll join me later on when the post goes into YouTube. I'm going to post it in various different places, because B2B business, just like with Facebook a long time ago, they didn't think Facebook was for them because it's B2B, so they're going to go into LinkedIn. Some of them use Twitter, but actually, everyone's all over Facebook. Everyone's in Facebook. All businesses are in Facebook, just like consumers are, and that will be the case in TikTok in a few years to come. But obviously, if you join it in a few years to come, then you're going to be in a saturated market with everyone who's joined early already having the followers, and you finding it hard to build up the followers. Sound familiar? Yeah, because that's what Twitter and Facebook is like now. So I've joined the bandwagon early-ish. I'm an early adopter to TikTok. I'm still late to come in because I'm not a youngster, and I couldn't crack the code, first of all, because I couldn't sit there doing dancing all day. But I managed to crack the code now, and that's why I thought I'll just share with entrepreneurs and business people and B2B people my experience, so that they can learn the lesson from Facebook and Twitter and that. Get in early, and YouTube. Get in early, build your tribe, build your audience, so that when the mass markets come, you're already well positioned to take advantage of the mass market. So that would be my advice, really. I thought I'd come on and do a Facebook Live. It's a Saturday. I've just come back from a cycle ride, so I'm all Welshed up. I'm Welsh every day of the week, but especially on a Saturday when I can put my Welsh gear on. And I am hashtag War for Wales, the sales expert from Wales. I'm also hashtag King of Marketing, the king of marketing from the world. Why wouldn't I be? And so yeah, check out my King of Marketing, hashtag King of Marketing feature on the Mike Armstrong You Can Do It podcast. And also check out the hashtag War for Wales, or hashtag Wow, or hashtag Wow podcast feature, which is also on the Mike Armstrong podcast, for lots of sales and marketing tips and advice. That's pretty much it, really, that I got to say on that for TikTok. Just, one of the best things anyone can teach you is just to do it. As Nike would say, just do it. As my podcast would say, hashtag You Can Do It. And, procrastination doesn't get you anywhere. Perfection doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't matter what you know now. You're going to start off as a novice whenever you start, so just get starting. The quicker you start, the quicker you'll start learning, and the quicker you'll become an expert, or at least not a novice. So, I, for example, started my podcast in April. I've done 580 recorded episodes, probably about 30 odd compilation episodes. So 600 episodes. Most people do like one a day or one a week. So in that terms, I've probably been podcasting in experience terms for like 3 to 6 years. So, it all depends how much activity and action you want to put into something, and how much you want to master something, on how much you're prepared to do to master it. But you can't master it unless you get going. So that's my big tip in whatever it is, whatever that is in life. It doesn't have to be just TikTok. It doesn't have to just be social media marketing, LinkedIn, Zoom, any of these things. It could be anything. But in my experience, older entrepreneurs are worried about breaking something, and so they steer clear of technology, and then eventually they get it stuck in years down the line, and they wish they'd joined earlier. I'm trying to educate you not to do that. Don't fall into that pit trap, or into that trap. And then, younger entrepreneurs, sometimes they'll procrastinate as well, because they're like, well, nobody cares what I got to say, or I got no experience, or whatever. It doesn't matter. The only way you can build experience, the only way you can build up a tribe of people who do care what you say, is by showing them what you say and seeing if they like it or not. So, both sides of the age range, 20 years above me, 20 years below me, they all need to get onto TikTok. Doesn't matter your age. If you're in B2B, this is an opportunity that's there. It's waiting for you. I've been listening to Gary Vee for a while telling you this, and he's right. Yes, it may get closed in America. It's still going to be a global platform. It'll just be global minus America, and that's still not definitely decided yet, as far as I know. So yeah, that's pretty much it from me. There's nothing else left to say other than have a great day. I know I will, and thank you very much for listening. Cheers. Bye bye.